People like to ask the question, why do you believe in God? How can you be so certain that the thing that you are living for is so real, and what if it's just a waste of time? And I've never really had the opportunity to answer that question. There's no way that some certain things that have happened in my life could have just happened. And they could say, oh, well, it's the universe. Well, my answer to that is I don't believe in the universe, because the universe is not a living thing. When has life come from non-life ever in your experience? I'm going to base things off of my experience in life and what the evidence of what has happened in my life has shown me. And by the way, there is evidence that Jesus existed, not just in the Bible, but in several other books as well. Another point that I always think about is all of the connections in the Bible. How could there be so many connections if a human wrote it? There's absolutely no way that a human could write a book with, I think it's over 39,000 connections. That doesn't even make sense because they're all in different time periods. But I think the biggest thing is I know how my life was without him, and I know how my life is now with him. I never pictured myself how I am now. I struggled with a lot of things, not saying that I still don't struggle, but he has delivered me from some things that I thought that I was going to be stuck with forever. When you look at the trees, the birds, the sky, the leaves, like you could literally look at anything and how everything works together so perfectly. There had to be some sort of mind that put that all together. There's just no way that it just appeared with some big bang, with no living, some sort of mind behind it. That's also something that I just feel like is so close to us, but people don't look into it that deep. They say you have no proof, but I don't need proof because I have the evidence that is in my life that is my proof, that tells me exactly what I need to know and who God is. People also like to say, oh, you're in religious psychosis when you're in deep and when you devote your life to Jesus. But when somebody does that, to me, it tells me that they found something. They found something that maybe you could look a little deeper into instead of just writing it off as religious psychosis and saying that they're nuts. If you are one of those people that say that, go look and see how all the 12 disciples died, and then I want you to think about it and don't react with, haste or whatever. Why would multiple people, die in such gruesome ways for something they didn't truly believe was the right way? They didn't have to die like that. This isn't a cult. So I just challenge you to go research that. Another thing is being a Christian is not easy. I don't know if you guys think it is, but we wouldn't choose to make our lives harder if it really wasn't the right way. We have to let go of things that our flesh wants. We have to trust what you might think is invisible, because you can't see God, and that's where your faith comes in. There's so much evidence in my life because I couldn't have gotten to where I am by myself. There's no way it all just aligned. There was somebody orchestrating my steps before I even knew God. I knew of God, but I didn't know him. I didn't live for him until now I try to. And that's the other thing, is he knows we're never going to be perfect. He doesn't ask us to be perfect. He asks us to follow Him, and He'll change our heart into what it needs to be so that we can be the best version of ourselves and ultimately bring more people to Him so that they can be helped too. I was sick. There was a lot of things that I needed help with that would have never changed any other way except through Him. And the reason that a lot of people, talk so much about Jesus is because He saves you. You can't help but want others to find that too, and for them to be, it's just this deep desire for other people to be able to find the joy and happiness that He gave you. Because you know where you came from, and you know where you're at now, and you never thought it was possible, but it happened because of Him.